Hello you, it's Josh, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to cruise ship Tycoon, where today we're back in the game on our tiny little shitty ship. But today we're actually going to be finishing off this ship. Now, in the last episode we basically got all of the general stuff done, like food, rooms and entertainment, but today we're going to be finishing off getting all the solar panels in and all the other stuff like that, because as you can see, if we just go into edit mode and we go down, we still need to put a lot more things in. We also need to put that fuel tank back in there, which I don't know how I got how that disappeared last time, but it did, so we'll chuck that back in once we've got the money for it. Obviously right now we don't, but you know, and we're going to get all the solar panels in and maybe, just maybe, get another boat in today's episode. Maybe. We'll have to see how it goes. But right now we've only got $1,000, which is nowhere near enough. If we look here, I'm using the tier 2 solar panels, which cost 1,500 each. So if we just work this out here, it's at least like 7,500 a row. So we're going to at least need about 100,000 to cover the rest of this roof here. And then we're probably going to need about 100,000 to chuck in all these batteries and stuff. Actually, there's not that many batteries, I guess. Although we can also fit some batteries over here, I guess. But yeah, we're obviously going to need a lot of money for that. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, is we're going to do a quick time lapse. And we're going to piss about around the place, get some money, and also get all these solar panels and the batteries in. So without further ado, I'm going to stand over here so you guys can see it looking all pretty and everything. And without further ado, cue the time lapse. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. The time lapse is finally over, and I say finally because that time lapse probably was only like 30 seconds or something for you guys, but it's been 2 hours in real life. But we've got all of the solar panels that we wanted to get in, and we've obviously got all the batteries and stuff in, as you can see around here, which means this ship is basically completely done and ready to actually just be left. Like, look, we've got all the crew, although we haven't got any maintenance, but I don't really get. Oh no, they're only for nuclear reactors, so yeah, everything's running by itself basically, you know. Although one thing that we haven't done so far is we haven't named the ship. Now there's quite a few suggestions, suggestions on the videos, which was pretty cool, to be honest. There was some alright suggestions. Let me pull up the video right now and I can tell you who they were by, so that I'm not just randomly saying it. Now we had from Steve Cool 5V, whatever, I don't know what it means. Said the happening ship, and we also had, where's the other one, SS Josh from Ducky stuff. Now both of them are pretty cool names, although I don't really like the name SS Josh. really, because I feel like that's a bit too general. So I think what we're going to do today is we're going to call this one the Happening Ship, because why not? So the Happening Ship, well done, Steve Cool V. I don't know. You're right. Maybe he's up on the screen right now, or maybe he's not. I don't know. I may have remembered to put him up or not, but you know, thank you so much for that suggestion. It's a very good suggestion. But anyway, what are we actually going to be doing now? Because obviously this can just be left to do its own thing. So the only thing that we can really do now is buy another ship. Now we could buy a better ship like this, although I don't think I want to buy a better ship because I kind of like this small little ship here. And I like the fact that this will just constantly be running. So I think what the idea is what I'm going to do here is I'm going to buy another ship slot right here and buy another one of these ships and basically duplicate it. Because what I want to do is get 3 of these ships, these small ones, and then what we can do is we can save up for like a Pelican class. Or which one's the one that I really like? Is it Osprey? It's loading in very slow, so yeah, let's just get it. Yes, I really like the Osprey class, and I'll show you why in just a second, because I'm going to load up my ship from my other company, my main one that I work on off of YouTube, and you'll see why I like it, because it's such a good shape and stuff. So yeah, anyway, that's the plan of what we're going to do, although obviously as you can see we've only got £100,000, so we're going to have to earn a lot more money for that. It's going to take a very long time to do that, although you guys probably won't even see that, because I'm just gonna click my fingers and it'll just happen. But talking of clicking fingers and stuff happening, let's go to my other company so I can show you the sort of design that we're going to do on the big ship. So, be back in a second. Here we are, you joined me back in the game, and you can see our 2 different fingers here. We've got Happening Holidays, which is the YouTube one here, as you can see right there. We've got Happening Cruises, which has a ridiculous 1.6 million. If we just load this up right here, we can just see, oh, give it a second just to load in, because it is quite a big ship, as you can see right here. We're actually on a journey, as you can, well, obviously see here. Now, this is the Osprey class, as I've already said here. We've got the HMS Happening, which is actually quite a cool name. We may name one of the ships in the future that. But this is the HMS Happening, which is my big, massive ship that I have on my finger here. And if you're wondering why I have 1.6 million, it's basically because all I did was I've got this clicker here. We had this what do you call it? A macro. That's it. That literally it just moves me, so I can literally just sit in a room all night and I'll make money. And that's what I did. I literally just left it overnight once or twice and all day the next day, so about like 20 hours ish, and I ended up with ridiculous amounts of money. For example, I started off with a little tiny dinky boat, and I bought this boat and fully decorated it with the amount of money that I got, and then obviously did a little bit of that, although I didn't do as much. Did do a little bit, and we've now got 1.6 million, which does mean that technically I could buy oh wait, I can't even buy another Osprey class, never mind. But oh well, this ship does make a lot though, as you can see right here. Where is it? It's in passengers. 150 grand a day this thing makes. So honestly, this was probably only about 10 minutes, not gonna lie. It was probably the money that I was making while touring around or something like that, because this thing makes massive amounts of money, just mad money. But anyway, let's give a little bit of a tour around it. So on the top level, obviously we've just got a load of solar panels and these little funnels. If we jump down onto the next back level here, you can obviously see that we have a bit of shuffleboarding, some benches. This is kind of the entertainment area, really. Like, we have shuffleboard and then some little chess thingies here, as well as some seating. We come through here, we've got one of the many restaurants that we have in this ship. So the thing is that I wanted to have proper restaurants, not just like random seats. So we have some little restaurant here with 2 despaquitos. Through here we have these rooms here, these double bed balcony rooms, as you can see right here. Magical. Which obviously have these lovely little balconies. Now, they aren't really the suites, but that's because this isn't actually wide enough to fit suites in comfortably. And I wanted to have a 2-wide corridor and have the same room on both sides, so it was even. So we just have double rooms coming through here. But actually, if we just carry on going down here, I think we actually have some single rooms here. I don't know if that is actually a single room, or if not, or if it's not. No, I think that is actually a double room. I thought I had some single rooms here, but obviously not. We've got a little Life of Pi restaurant here as well, and obviously we've got the front what's it called? Bridge. That's it. And then if we just skedaddle over here, it has 4 staircases in total, by the way. If we run down here, we've got just some more double-bedded rooms running all the way down here. And then at the actual end here, what we have is we have a bathroom, a nice little cleaning closet there, another bathroom, and then a cleaning closet. Except from we can't actually really get in here, but I mean it looks nice in the design to shut it. We've got some nice little portholes. Now I did want to change these to big windows, but you can't actually do that, so whatever, I guess. Anyway, let's skedaddle over here and just go down another level. I don't actually know how many levels this has, but oh well. Oh, actually, I didn't really show you on the back of that level. It has another little deck area here with some seating. Sorry, let me just run all the way back over here. Hello. Right, we've got another thingy here with some nice little seating and that sort of stuff. And you know what? We might as well just jump down. I can't be arsed. So down on this level, once it's actually loaded in, we've got a nice little seating chill area here. In here, we've got more rooms, obviously. I think they're all the exact same room, aren't they? Yeah, they're all 3x4 double balconies. As you can see, we've got 19 total. So we just have more and more. And then down at the back here, I think we have... is this the indoor pool area? Oh no, this is the outdoor pool. So there's a little spoiler. We actually have an indoor pool. Now we have more toilets and housekeeping closets here. Just ignore the ceiling. I don't know why it does that. But anyway, we have the outdoor pool here. This is the only outdoor pool, but we do actually have a much bigger pool on the inside one, which I'll show you. I think this is a... 4x5 pool, maybe. We've also got a nice little hot tub and some seating areas, obviously. But then on the other side, oh wait, we've already seen the other side, haven't we? Never mind. Let's go down another layer. Woo! Down here we have another Life of Pi restaurant and also a Sam Burgers restaurant here. This is the biggest restaurant by far, and it's quite a nice one. It's very luxury looking. Of course, we've got more of the exact same room. There's not really much point in me showing you, is there? But on this side, we have the indoor pool, which is pretty insane, you know. If we come down here, this is the biggest pool you can get. I think it's something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 9. Oh no, 6x10 I think is the size of it. But as you can see, we've got this massive pool. We've got 2 hot tubs, loads of seating areas here, some nice little plants in the corner, as well as on the back here we've got some more seating areas. I'll work out the size of this. I think it is the like something like 6x9 or something like ridiculous like that. And then, in fact, oh no, we've already seen the other side. I keep on getting so confused. Now, I think this is the last layer that we can actually go on here. Now, this is the entertainment layer, I guess you can say. So, we've got a shopping place there, shopping place there. Through this door here, we've got a big restroom there because, well, you need them in the entertainment areas, I guess. Another restroom there. And then I think these are the little... yeah, the little cab areas for the cab crew to stay in because I didn't really... account on having them. I forgot about how it needs to have them. Oh, there we go. We just got a cool 270,000 today. But no, and then we've also got some more housekeeping closets here because like I said, I didn't think about these for some reason. So that's just more that. And then we've got this little bar area here. Two bars there. We've got 1, 2, 6 seats or whatever. Despacito's, a little seating area here, little chill out seating area. Oh, this is another Despacito's here. Little chill out area, as well as if you come around here, we've got 2 bowling alleys, one here and one here, which I think is quite a nice little cool setup. And through here, we've got a nice cinema, and I think we may even have another cinema over here, I think. Yes, we've got the second cinema there. So that's the entire ship, as well as obviously we've got a lot of things in here for stuff. So I'll just give you a quick overview. We've got this, then we've got that, then that, then that, then that. Which obviously you can see the pool there. In fact, should we work out what this pool size is here? I think it's the biggest one, which is 6x9. Yes, there you go. It's the 6x9 one, and I think the other one's the 3x5 one, maybe, or maybe it's the 4x5 one. Let's see here. We've got to work it out. No, it's the 4x5 one. Okay, so yeah, we've got a 4x5 and a 6x9. And then obviously in terms of power, what we have is we have some like battery stuff behind stuff like this. And over here, over at the big pool, a big indoor pool, we obviously have loads of batteries and some fuel tanks, and over here we have some more batteries. But down on the bottom floor here, you can see the ridiculous amount of batteries we have in this thing. It's absolutely stupid. We have something like 10 megawatts, I think, of battery in total when this thing's complete. But we only have about 1, 2, 3, that's 6, 9. We only have 12 engines for this entire thing. And towards the end of each trip, it does run out of batteries. Sometimes it depends on some of the trips. Like, for example, this trip, this trip here, or this trip here, or maybe even that trip there. Well, no, probably that trip and that trip. That kills it. It doesn't quite have enough battery, I don't think. But it's not the end of the world. And yes, I know this could be more efficient. We could go like round and whatever, I think. I don't know. We could maybe do this a bit more efficient. But it is what it is, really, isn't it? So shut up. So yeah, that's how it works. So I mean, it's got enough engines, you know. It still goes. If we look now with the because we've got so many batteries, we're going 37 knots, and I think it still goes about 15 knots without the batteries on it. So it's fine, you know, it's not bad. But anyway, I reckon we get back onto the other thing, because I've been ranting on for like ages now, and this video is going to be quite long if I'm not careful. So we're going to go back to the other one right now. Here we go, we're finally back. But that's the sort of ship that I want to eventually work up to. And obviously we're going to have bigger and bigger ships, and we'll be able to have bigger and bigger rooms, such as the, as you can see right here, as the suites, which look very sexy, very nice. But right now, obviously, we can't really afford that. Because, well, I mean, I can't really even afford it in my big save where I have that big massive ship. So how am I supposed to afford it in this one? And talking of affording stuff, we have nowhere near enough money to do anything, really. Now, if we actually look at the price here, a Erhling class is £80,000. So really, I need about £200,000 to buy a ship, buy a new ship, which is the goal for today's episode. I want to get that done by the end of the episode here. So, I don't think we'll be able to decorate it as such, because, well, I don't think we're going to have enough time for that in today's videos, to be honest. Because I've already been recording for 2.5 hours at least now. So, this video has taken quite a while to then go, yes, I'm going to decorate it. Woo! So, we'll most likely just save up for the money and do it. And you know what? I'm not sure if this is going to be a time-lapse or not, or if it's just going to be a clean cut here. But if it is a time-lapse, cue the time-lapse. And if it isn't the time-lapse, I'll be back in a second with 200 grand. Right, so Legends of Magic, I don't fucking know what I'm saying anymore. It's been about 45 minutes-ish. No, actually, it's been more like 50 minutes according to me recording over here, but that could also include me talking. And we've finally got, well, all of this money. We've got £225,000, which is a fair amount of money, you know, which obviously allows us to go on to manage, buy a new ship slot, and then buy the new Erhling class, which, oh, it's actually just made me dock there. Now, we've got an entire new ship now, obviously. Now, this ship, as you can see right here, if we just bought it, is going to constantly just be running and making us money, while we can be building this ship and doing anything with it. Now, of course, we need a name for this ship. We need a name for this ship. Now, if there's no names, then I'll just use one from the last video. But if you do have a name, then of course, chuck it down in the comments and you could get a shout out and all that sort of shit. Although we aren't really going to be building this today in today's episode. But if you do have a name or anything like that, then we can chuck that in the next episode, as well as getting this entire ship done. And maybe even a third ship, depending on what's happening. Because I'm going to leave this running for about maybe 5-6 hours, and then we should get enough money to hopefully do this ship and maybe another ship, depending on how it goes. If you've enjoyed this video though, please do leave a like. You can subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Sorry that not much happened in today's video. We kind of just had to make a load of money for this ship, but thank you all so much for watching nevertheless, and I hope to see you in another video. Check out all my links below, and goodbye.